Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Genesis chapters 16, 17, and 18. We're going to continue the story of Abram and Sarai, but soon they're going to be called Abraham and Sarah. The last section, if you remember from reading over that, God makes a promise to Abraham and Sarah that they're going to have children, but Sarah is old and she's barren. She cannot have kids. Okay, that frustration mounts. So in chapter 16, Sarai is frustrated that she cannot have kids. So she then suggests that Abraham try to have a child with her servant, Hagar. Abraham agrees. Now, we could talk about why Abraham agrees another time, but he does. We'll realize it's a bad idea. Anyway, Abraham agrees, Hagar becomes pregnant, and then there's this great tension between Hagar and Sarai. She begins to mistreat her, and then Hagar flees. In the wilderness, an angel of God appears to Hagar and provides comfort and tells her to return. The angel promises that her son, whose name would be Ishmael, will end up fathering a great nation. So Hagar gives God a name, the one who sees me. She obeys, comes back, and gives birth to Ishmael. So chapter 17, God comes before Abram again. God says that when he's 99 years old, he says, I'm still going to hold my covenant with you. I'm still going to keep my promise. God gives them new names. God renames Abram to Abraham, which means father of many nations. Remember, he has no kids, but father of many nations. And Sarai her name is changed to Sarah, which is a promise that she will bear a son regardless of her old age. God establishes circumcision as a sign of a covenant that was supposed to be practiced by all male members of Abraham's household and all of his descendants. Abraham and Sarah both know the promise from God, but yet both of them are a bit amazed and a little bit overwhelmed by the idea, so they laugh at the idea of Sarah having a child. Abraham obeys God regarding circumcision. God reassures Abraham and Sarah that they will have a son. His name will be Isaac, and he will be the child of promise. Chapter 18 sees God visiting Abraham in the form of 3 men. Abraham provides hospitality with a meal for his guests. During the visit, God says again that Sarah will bear a child. Sarah overhears it and laughs out of disbelief, and then is gently rebuked by God, who reminds her that nothing is impossible for him. The visitors prepare to leave. God reveals his plan to judge Sodom and Gomorrah because of their great wickedness, and the entirety is wrapped up in God's continuing adherence to his promises to Abraham and Sarah. That's it for today. Be well, friends.